Alright class, I would like you to stand up and I want you to flap your arms as if they're wings, like butterflies, and come join me at the table. Alright, are you wondering why I'm having you flap your arms?
Yes.
Okay, well, yesterday we talked about life cycles, so today we're going to be discussing the butterfly life cycle. Who can tell me what a life cycle is?
How animal or human lives.
Okay, and the different stages that they go through, okay? So today we're going to talk about the butterfly. Do you know how a butterfly starts? How does their life start?
As an egg.
As an egg. Okay, so we all love butterflies for the beautiful, brightly colored wings. But did you know that these fab flyers begin life as something completely different? And here's a picture of their life cycle. So you were right, they start as an egg, and then what's the next step? Caterpillar. Chrysalis. Not a cocoon, because some people call it a cocoon, it's a chrysalis. Cocoons are for moths. And then it turns into a
Butterfly.
Alright, stage one is the egg. It all starts when a female butterfly lays her egg, usually on leaves or stems of plants. Inside these tiny eggs, caterpillars grow. Depending on the species, the egg can vary in shape and texture. They can be round, oval, or cylindrical, and smooth, bumpy, or wrinkled. The time it takes for the egg to hatch can also vary. In some species, they will hatch within a few weeks, and in others, they will only hatch once the weather is warm enough. All right, can someone restate one fact out of the first stage?
Will only hatch when it's warm enough.
Some of them only hatch when it's warm enough. Okay. Stage two is the caterpillar. Once ready, the caterpillar leaves the egg's home and enters the big outside world. And these little critters have one serious appetite. They actually eat their way out of the egg and immediately start chomping on the leaves of the host plant. During this stage, they shed their skin 4 or 5 times. As the caterpillars grow, its skin becomes too tight and splits open, revealing a new, larger skin underneath. A fully grown caterpillar can be over 100 times larger than when it emerged from its egg. Wow. Now can someone else restate a fact from stage 2?
The caterpillar can split its first skin and have 100 times bigger than it was.
Exactly. Alright, the pupa, or chrysalis, as you said. Once fully grown, the caterpillar forms itself into a pupa, or chrysalis, a kind of vessel in which the caterpillar changes into a butterfly. They usually do this on twigs or safe hidden areas around the host plant. The pupa stage may last a few weeks or several months, depending on the species. During this time, a hardened case forms around the pupa to protect it from predators and extreme weather conditions. And inside, the tissue, limbs, and organs of the caterpillar transform. The result, a wonderful winged butterfly. Can someone restate a fact from that paragraph?
The caterpillar can turn into a pupa to protect itself during winter times and, hurricane times and weather conditions.
Stage 4 is the butterfly. Once the butterfly is ready to emerge, the case around the pupa splits open, but it's not time to take off just yet, as the wings are at first wet, soft, and wrinkled against its body. The butterfly waits for its wings to dry and then pumps a liquid called hemolymph into them so that they become big and strong. Once fit for flight, the brilliant bug then takes to the air and search for flowers to feed on for other butterflies to mate with. And that's the cycle complete, and that completes the cycle. Ready to start all over again. So where does the butterfly go after it dries its wings?
To the plants to find a person to mate with.
And then once they mate, the cycle starts all over again with the egg. And you guys are going to create a diagram like this together in your group. You can use any materials that are in the box. And you're gonna make your own butterfly life cycle. Be as creative as you want. Just make sure that you include all four of the stages, okay? Can someone restate the task?
We have to draw a butterfly life cycle.
Let me know if you need any help. I'll set this here for you to look at.
Alright. I'll start with the colored it.
And the arrows.
And starts over again. Starts all over with the egg. Alright, awesome. You guys did such a good job. I'm gonna hang your nice project up. Alright. So, does anyone have any questions about the butterfly life cycle? No? How many stages are there?
4.
4, okay. So are you pretty confident that you know all the stages?
Yes.
Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and you guys can pass these out to each other. And then your supplies are in the middle of the table for you. Read the directions. You're gonna cut out the pictures and glue them into the correct slots. What have we learned today?
The butterfly life cycle.
The butterfly life cycle. Anything to add to that?
The stages of a butterfly.
How many stages are there? 4, okay. And can you tell me the difference from the time that it's a caterpillar to a butterfly? Compare and contrast what happens.
So the caterpillar is just like it can't fly or anything, so it has to stay on like the leaves and walk around. And then when it turns into a butterfly, it can fly around and eat
Mm-hmm.
things.
Butterflies have wings and caterpillars don't.
They're growing up and they're just going through the stages of a life cycle like we do.
And what does the caterpillar eat versus what the butterfly
The
eats?
caterpillar eats leaves and the butterfly eats nectar.
Right, okay. I think you guys have learned all the stages. What was the stage called? What was the other name for the
Pupa.
the pupa or the
Chrysalis.
and what are cocoons for?
Moths.
Moths, okay. As long as we know that. All right, thank you.